2021 Toyota Mirai, what's new for 2021? Overview. As it stands, there are only 3 hydrogen-powered fuel cell electric cars on the market today, the Toyota Mirai, Honda Clarity, and Hyundai Nexo. The first 2 look more like ugly science experiments than proper cars, the third like an anonymous compact SUV. For 2021, the Toyota Mirai is set to change that stylistic state of affairs with a brand new design for its second generation that makes it look like a Lexus rather than a Prius. The process of creating the electricity that actually propels the Mirai involves oxygen, which is sent to a fuel cell along with hydrogen fuel. There, a chemical reaction occurs that strips the hydrogen of its electrons. The electrons power the electric motor while the hydrogen bonds with oxygen to create water. Water vapor is all that comes out of the Mirai's tailpipe. It's virtually a zero-emissions vehicle. The Mirai doesn't take more than 5 minutes to refuel, and Toyota estimates that the 2021 model will have a range of 400 miles. Unfortunately, the Mirai is only on sale in the 2 places where hydrogen refueling networks exist, California and Hawaii. What's new for 2021? The Toyota Mirai sees a complete overhaul for the 2021 model year as it enters its second generation. The most noticeable change is the complete revamp in exterior design. The 2020 Mirai looked like a close relative of the Toyota Prius, while the 2021 Mirai, which was revealed last year, looks more like a Lexus. It grows in size and will be a few inches longer and wider than the Lexus GS. The styling change, however, isn't the most important revision. That would be the switch from front to rear-wheel drive. Toyota also says that the electric motor that powers the Mirai will be more powerful, but we don't know exact power figures yet. In addition to the boost in power, the Mirai will get an increase in range too. The 2020 Mirai had an EPA estimated 312 miles of range. According to Toyota, the 2021 model should be capable of more than 400 miles. Pricing and which one to buy. Mirai, $64,000, EST. The current Mirai is only available in one trim level and we expect that to carry over for 2021. As it stands, the Mirai comes well equipped. Standard interior features will likely include heated and power-adjustable seats, keyless entry and ignition, faux leather upholstery, a heated steering wheel, and a tilt and telescoping steering column. A possible deterrent from owning a Mirai or other fuel cell vehicle is price. The 2020 model carried a base price of $59,455, but that included $15,000 worth of fuel. We expect the 2021 model to carry a similar fuel allowance but have a higher base price due to the new styling, increased range, and change in driven wheels. Engine, transmission, and performance. The Toyota Mirai is powered by what's called a fuel cell electric powertrain, meaning that hydrogen, which could actually come from cow manure, among other sources, is converted into electricity by the onboard fuel cell, essentially a chemical laboratory on wheels. Fuel cells create electricity by stripping electrons from hydrogen atoms. The hydrogen then bonds to oxygen to create water, while the electrons power the electric motor. The result is an electric vehicle that is fueled with hydrogen from a pump rather than electrons drawn from the nation's electrical power grid. The electric motor powering the previous generation Mirai produces 151 horsepower and 247 lb-ft of torque, all of which is sent through a 1-speed direct drive transmission to the front wheels, resulting in a sluggish 0 to 60 time of 8.9 seconds. The Mirai is not remotely sporty, but it is comfortable to drive around town. We hope that more power and the switch to a rear-wheel drive setup in the 2021 model bring Toyota's promise of a newfound emphasis on performance to fruition. Fuel economy and real-world MPG. EPA estimates for the previous generation Toyota Mirai are 67 mpge for both city and highway driving, and the 2021 model should improve on those numbers. According to Toyota, the estimated range for the 2021 Mirai is more than 400 miles, a distance roughly comparable to how far most gas-powered vehicles can travel on a tank of fuel. The Honda Clarity returns similar EPA estimates in city and highway driving at 68 and 67 mpge, respectively. The more frugal of the two Nexo models comes in at 65 mpge city, 58 mpge highway. Interior, comfort, and cargo. The old Mirai's interior didn't live up to our expectations. It had all the modern features you would hope for, but with a price tag of nearly $60,000 its materials and finishes should have been richer. The 2021 Mirai sees a redesign on the outside, and it's expected that change will sweep across the interior as well, as Toyota has stated that they would like to make the second-generation Mirai a more luxurious car. Touchscreens will likely dominate the dashboard, just as they did in the outgoing model, giving the interior a thoroughly modern look. Infotainment and connectivity. For 2021, the Mirai could get the large 12.3-inch touchscreen infotainment system that's found in the limited and platinum trims of the Toyota Highlander. This would stand as an improvement over the 7.0-inch screen found in the previous generation Mirai. Features like the standard Wi-Fi hotspot, 11-speaker JBL audio system, and navigation will almost certainly make a return in the 2021 model. Sirius XM satellite radio, USB connectivity, and Bluetooth are likely to be standard as well. One notable pitfall of the previous Gen Mirai was the lack of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which will hopefully be rectified for 2021. Safety and driver assistance features. Since the 2021 Mirai isn't out yet, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, and the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, IIHS, haven't performed crash tests or listed a safety rating. For drivers who worry about the safety of driving a hydrogen-powered vehicle, the previous generation Mirai already had plenty of safety measures to prevent any Hindenburg-like accident. The fuel tank where the hydrogen is stored is constructed of super-strong carbon fiber, and sensors connected to the tanks can detect collisions and will stop the flow of hydrogen in the case of an accident. We expect that the 2021 Mirai will inherit these features from its predecessor. Like most of the rest of the Toyota lineup, the Mirai will offer a standard suite of driver assistance features. Key safety features include standard automated emergency braking with pedestrian detection, standard lane departure warning with lane keeping assist, standard adaptive cruise control, warranty and maintenance coverage. The Mirai should carry the same warranty coverages as it did last year, which is equal to what Honda offers with the Clarity. We expect that the Mirai will still carry the incentive of 3 years $15,000 of free fuel. Limited warranty covers 3 years or 36,000 miles. Powertrain warranty covers 5 years or 60,000 miles. Complimentary scheduled maintenance is covered for 3 years or 35,000 miles.